to Durbania. I'm Durbin, and since the last time I did this bonus feature review kind of thing, I got some pretty good comments about it. So, trying it again, just got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. But if you want to check out my actual review of this movie, you can click the links and check out either my spoiler-free or spoiler talk. Right now, I'm just going to review the bonus features for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadow. So here on the back, we got not tons of special features, but, you know, a good amount. And so the first one listed here is the deleted scenes. Now, the deleted scenes, to me, were not overwhelming. Like, it's not like they're bad. I didn't feel like the scenes they deleted were terrible, but it would have added nothing to the movie to keep them in there, so I could kind of see why they deleted them. So I guess watching those deleted scenes, I guess that wasn't something that super impressed me. Like, there wasn't something super big or some big revelation that would have made the plot make more sense, which I think is good for the movie, but sometimes kind of sad for the special features. But actually, I'm going to go for good for the movie. So that's good for the movie, that the scenes they cut really didn't have to be there. The next feature on the back here is We Are Family. And I did enjoy that one because that one was really cool. What it mostly was an interview with the 4 actors who were in the motion capture suits playing the Ninja Turtles. And what I really liked about it is you really got to see through this little thing that the actors became brothers. Like, they bonded really well, they got along really well, and for them this was just like a really fun thing to be doing together. They really were like brothers, which I felt like I kind of caught that a lot on screen. You know, there was a really good chemistry between the 4 of them, so it was a really cool thing to watch. And the thing that I like the most about it, because the thing I love most about bonus features, is behind the scene footage, like actually watching them film scenes. Granted, they're fast clips of that, but you get a few clips of that as you're watching these guys bond and do certain scenes and stuff like that, so you get to see them in their turtley looking motion capture suits and all that cool stuff, and I really like seeing that kind of footage. So I really did like that one, but honestly, I was kind of surprised by how much I like the commentary, by how much I like seeing the actors talking about their characters and how they got into their characters, the little nuances that they threw into those characters, and how much fun they had playing those characters. And, you know, I like the actors talking about their motivations behind them, where their mindsets were with it and stuff like that. Like, to me, that kind of stuff is really interesting, but I like acting a lot, so for someone who really likes acting, listening to these 4 actors talk about their characters that way, like, it was really cool. Raphael's always my favorite turtle, so listening to the actor talk about how he played that character, related to that character, like, things like that are really, really cool to me. The next feature, whoa, expanding the Turtleverse. That was actually kind of a really cool feature too, because it was just talking about the additional characters that they added on. I liked them talking about Bebop and Rocksteady, and again, because I like acting, seeing these 2 actors who played Bebop and Rocksteady talking about their characters, but also like the guy who played Rocksteady talking about how important it was he knew that he had to have good chemistry with the actor playing Bebop. So like, they became really good friends in the process of filming this movie, and I think that friendship really paid off as you see it come out in the characters of Bebop and Rocksteady. So they did a lot of cool things like that, you know, interviews with them and expanding that. A little bit of Baxter Stockman, and I hate to say it, but that character didn't really impress me that much in this movie. But still, it's fun to hear Tyler Perry talk about how, you know, he wanted his kid to see him do something other than Medea and things like that, and how, you know, this is something fun for his kids. Also, Laura Linney said the same thing. She wanted her kid to see her in something that wasn't traumatizing, you know, so I thought that was cool. So, you know, you see a lot of these actors talk about, yeah, they're doing it because they want their kids to see them in something fun and cool, but then they start talking about how much fun they actually had on set. And for me, that was the best part of watching this, because, I don't know, sometimes when you get something like a Ninja Turtle movie where it's 4 mutated turtles that talk and do ninja, you wonder, are the actors really happy to be here? And watching this expanding the Turtleverse, I got the impression that every actor did want to be there. Even if it was just for their kids, still on set, they had a lot of fun with it. And so I thought that was really cool to see that. Also, I really liked the interview with Stephen Amell, because I like Stephen Amell from Arrow. I think Arrow's a pretty good show. I'm hoping season 5 kind of takes it back to its roots and all that fun stuff. But, you know, it was really cool for me to see Stephen Amell on the big screen, and to see Stephen Amell in the Turtleverse as Casey Jones. And this, you know, see this interview where he took this character seriously, and he wanted to have fun with it and make it good and make it true, and he said, yeah, it was kind of a big wait, but I think I did a good job. So, like, I like his confidence with that. So, I don't know, it was kind of cool to hear his interview and his process in working, and of course, they always show the clips of him interacting with the guys in their motion capture suits. Again, I love behind the scenes footage. I love it. It's awesome. So like, that also was a really cool feature on this for me. The next bonus feature on the back is House Party. And I think for whatever reason, well, I'm going to tell you the reason, House Party became my favorite feature. And I think it became my favorite feature because really what it was an exploration of the Turtles' lair. Like, they were showing the set. And what I think I loved best about that feature was all those details and things you don't catch as you're watching. But this was a monstrous set. It was not green screened or a chunk here and a chunk there. It was like one gigantic set piece. And there was so much detail. Like, the people who built it, they had to be Turtle fans, because they go through and they talk about the teeny tiny details in there. Like, they go through the Turtles' rooms and the Turtles' bunks and show all the different things that showcase the Turtles' personality, which I did not see in the movie. So in a way, this feature kind of made me sad, because I feel like there's a lot that was in this set that was never showcased or never even really seen on the big screen. The actors were saying when the cameras were rolling, they were walking around and they were discovering awesome things in this set. So this feature kind of does two things for me. It makes me a little sad, because it's like, oh my gosh, they should have spent more time in the movie and kind of gone around the lair, because that would have been some really cool nostalgia Easter egg stuff to get more stuff of their brand new lair, because the set, I'm serious, the set was amazing. Next on the back here, it's Tricky inside the van. So this is a lot like House Party, where this is a tour inside the turtle van, which I don't think was as cool as, you know, inside their sewer, because that was huge. That was a huge set, and that was just impressive to see. This is the van, which is already a small set. But what really impressed me about even this small set inside the van, again, the set designer's attention to detail. Like, these people knew the Turtles, and just throughout that van, there were so many awesome turtle things and turtle traits for each of the turtle personalities, and I just thought that was really cool. So this other feature here, ILM, the effects beneath the shell, I don't know, like, that one was probably one of my least favorite features, just because all it was a montage of unrendered computer graphics and things like that. And it just went through different scenes. I mean, I don't know, it is interesting in its own right, because in some places they show you like them in the motion capture suits and then they layer on top the turtles, but there's like no narration, there's no interviews, it's just some music playing in the background, and it's just a montage in different scenes of how they rendered the computer graphic stuff in there. Yeah, it's still interesting, but it just wasn't in depth enough for me personally, so like, I don't know, I could take that or leave it. Plus it was really short, so it's just like, okay. Did you catch that turtle eggs? The last feature on here was just basically the Easter eggs in the movie. What I don't like about that feature is they don't go over the Easter eggs in the movie. They go over a few, and they talk about a few that are in different places in the movie, but they really don't go into detail, and then they even say, well, we don't want to show you everything. If you put this feature on here, just show me the Easter eggs. I kind of want to see them. So if I was going to rate the bonus features of this Blu-ray, this 3D Blu-ray disc set, I think really, and I'm going to go with letter ratings for my bonus features, because I think that's just going to be easier. I think I'd give them like, I think I'd give the bonus features a C+. I kind of was thinking B-, but I went with C+ ultimately because some of these features, like the tour of the turtle lair and that set and things like that, it made me want more out of the bonus features, because you can see that there is so much work involved in this movie, whether you like the movie or not. It's really cool to look and see how much work goes into it and how much work goes into every detail. And when I'm watching bonus features, I love watching stuff like that. I love seeing them film scenes. I love seeing the work that kind of goes into it, and how you watch it on the screen and that was like a 5-second shot, but how much work and how much time it took to build that 5-second shot. So there was a lot of things they showed that I thought were cool, but they made me want more, and I didn't quite get that more. In the end, I mean, they're not the worst bonus features I've ever seen. They're probably about all I would expect for a Ninja Turtle movie, but for a movie that's so special effects heavy and motion capture suits and all that stuff, I would have liked to have seen more. So if you got a hold of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, did you like the bonus features? Here's another question. Did you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows? Make sure you let me know in the comments. Also, tomorrow, debuting a new segment here on Durbania called Durban Experiences. The concept behind it is to experience elements from movies. And the one that's airing tomorrow got kind of a Magnificent Seven theme. I take that back, not kind of. It is a Magnificent Seven theme, and I think it was really, really cool and so fun. It was really fun to make, really fun to put together. I'm really excited to put that up on YouTube for y'all to see it. So that is coming up tomorrow. Be here to check that out. I'm Durbin. Oh, hit subscribe. And when you hit subscribe, you won't miss it when that pops up. I'm Durbin. Thank you so much for checking out Durbania.